You need to be selling an upsell, and if you aren't, you are literally losing so much money. Chances are, if you don't currently have an upsell, it's a limiting belief problem. And I'll tell you a story. A couple months ago, I had a sales manager for an offer, right? We'll call this sales manager Daniel. Now, Daniel continued to tell me for about 8 months that we didn't need to increase prices, that we couldn't have an upsell, because he believed in his head that we couldn't. Right? And you might be telling yourself this exact same thing. He said, we're already collecting as much from people as we can. And I listened to him. I said, okay, I trust you. But I keep bringing it up every month. I would bring it up. We should have an upsell. We should have an upsell, because the way that this offer worked is that we had to get in 100, 200 people in per month just to make like 100 to 200K a month. That's a lot of people to get in. That's a lot of leads. That's a lot of work. And the easiest way to do less work but make more money is charge higher prices. Okay, so we had 200 people, 100 people coming in per month, but we wouldn't do anything with them. They would just sit there, idle. But because I let this person determine what we did, I said, okay. Little did I know, now that was costing me hundreds of thousands of dollars in lost money that we would have made if I did what I did, what I'm about to tell you, a lot earlier. So he left, and guess what I did? I implemented an $8,000 upsell. $8,000. That is double what we were charging. And the first month, I think we did about $35,000 in upsells. Yesterday, we did 2 $8,000 PIFs. I'll put the screenshot here. 2. Yesterday was a $20,000, $30,000 day. Yesterday, 2 $8,000. You need to have an upsell. And the reason that you currently don't have one isn't because you can't. It isn't because it's hard. It's because you have a limiting belief that is getting in the way of making these decisions that'll make you more money, right? And a lot of people don't think about this, but you think exactly how your lead thinks, right? So it's very easy to say, oh, just tell the lead, do this, right? He's got a limiting belief problem if he doesn't want to buy. You've got a limiting belief problem around the things that you're doing, right? And all those beliefs probably stem from your past self, right? What a lot of people do is they base what they charge off of what they could have afforded when they were that age, when they were in that demographic. So let's say that I'm selling to people that are about 25 years old and they have a 9-to-5 job. And let's say that when I was 25, I was making $5K a month. Now I've got my own business, I'm going to be thinking subconsciously or consciously that all of these people don't have more than $30,000 in the bank because I was only making $5K a month when I was that age. And then I won't make an upsell because I think that people can't afford it. But people aren't you. The leads that you are selling to are not you. They might have characteristics, but they're not you, right? So they might have the money. They might want to spend that money. They might spend triple the amount of what you're charging. You don't know. It's a limiting belief that is getting in the way of how much you can charge. And this is a massive thing that I tell every single sales rep. I don't give a shit what you think, it's about what you believe. Do you truly believe you can sell this offer? If you can't, then I'm gonna need someone else. Okay, because you start to make decisions off of your beliefs. Okay, I don't pitch this guy because I believe he won't buy it. Or I get on a sales call with someone, I'm 5 minutes in, I'm like, okay, that person won't buy it because of X, Y, Z. These are all beliefs that salespeople have when they speak to people, which costs so much money in lost deals because they either didn't pitch, or they pitch half-heartedly, or they didn't have confidence when they were pitching, all because of their beliefs. It's the exact reason to why you are struggling to upsell and or create an upsell for your own offer, because in some way, consciously or subconsciously, you don't believe you can or you should. Well, guess what? You fucking should.